But I'm going to move on to the last angle. The last angle I have for today is from NXT. Robert, got to get some NXT on the show. Try to give them some love, at least mention them. But this is the whole angle with the tag teams, which intertwines with the men's Iron Survivor singles competition or qualifiers, right? So I think Ava is giving an announcement. So if you guys want to hear how Ava controls, The Rock's daughter controls, Vlad didn't see this, by the way. Vlad doesn't review NXT with us. Robert watches it. But here's Ava announcing that the losers of the Iron Survivor qualifiers are going to get a second chance. So they're going to be in a four-way, the men's and the women. So they're going to get a second chance. So there's this guy, Eddie Thorpe. You know Eddie Thorpe, Robert? So he's been...
Yeah, but we'll get to that one.
He's been pestering Ava for, like, opportunities. And he got into that Iron Survivor qualifier. But that whole tag team melee, like, happened around him. So he was distracted. So he's going to think that this is not fair to him. That he is not getting a fair shot. That he got screwed in this match and now he has to win a four-way. So I'm going to do watch-along mode on this. So we can see some scenes from NXT.
Oh, boy.
Yes. All right. Here we go.
Fire matches, but it's not over yet. Next week, there's going to be a last chance fatal four-way for the men and the women.
Let's go!
Whoever wins gets the last spot in the Iron Survivor Challenge.
Wait, so I'm the only one that had interference in their match, and now I got to beat 3 other guys.
Eddie, listen, it's the most fair.
Ava, I think I speak for everyone here when I say thank you so much for this opportunity.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys.
See, I'm with Lexus King. I mean, I think that Eddie Thorpe is asking for too much. They already got a second chance. She didn't have to give anyone a second chance.
Right.
Anyways, so she gets distracted with talking to, I think, Nathan Frazier and Axiom for a minute. But Eddie Thorpe still wants to talk to her, which has been a running thing. Like, she's annoyed, she's busy, and Eddie Thorpe keeps, like, thinking his career is important or some shit, and he keeps fucking coming over her and bothering her. So here's the rest of this segment. So something happens here.
Ava, I'm not done. Ava, I'm not done.
Eddie, listen, I've given you everything you wanted, all right? This is just last chance.
Ava, please.
Eddie, do not touch me. Just need a minute.
Anyway, so for the people listening, I guess I have to describe this because Eddie Thorpe grabbed Ava by the hand because he wants to talk to her. She got pissed. She's like, don't touch me. And she's also standing by the door. So all these tag teams who are in this like tag team division melee thing, they start fighting because that's what they do. They just start brawling all the time. And one of them bumps into the door and knocks Ava down. All right, so they're going to come back from commercial and Ava's going to be like hurt. The doctors are going to be watching her.
Just need a minute.
And there's Shawn Michaels, the general manager, not the general manager, I guess the producer of NXT.
Yeah.
So, the Heartbreak Kid is, I don't know if this is his first appearance on our podcast, but anyways, so here's Shawn Michaels watching Ava and asking her if she's okay.
I was talking to Eddie, and then
Shawn, I can explain.
Explain what?
I was just trying to talk to Ava.
What the hell is wrong with you?
She stopped at the door. She put her here.
Put your hands on her. Get out of here.
Damn. Intense scene. So, for people not watching and just listening, Shawn Michaels grabbed Eddie Thorpe and by the lapels and put him up against the wall. Very dramatic scene. So he's watching out for, I don't know, is Shawn Michaels known to be like good friends with The Rock or something? Like he's watching.
No, he's just looking out for the talent, the NXT talent. He's basically the boss.
So Eddie Thorpe very maturely just walks away, even though it wasn't really his fault. Although he did put his hands on her. So, anyways, very intense scene. I thought it was a good scene. So what did I give this? I gave it... Well, there's other things involved in this. I rated this whole angle as everything, involving the men's Iron Survivor and the tag team stuff. So I gave it a half thumbs up. But if I were to just focus in on this Eddie Thorpe, Shawn Michaels stuff, I would give this part 2 thumbs up because I thought this was really good.
Oh,
but
okay.
But Robert gave it a half thumbs up. But also, like I said, he reviewed other things involved in the whole angle that I didn't really talk about here. But
Right.
If you want to talk about just this one segment.
I'll just be really brief. I do think this segment was cool. The only reason why I only gave it half thumbs up, and it's interesting because you asked me if I know who Eddie Thorpe is. Yes, but I don't care for him, and that's my main issue is like it involves people that I don't care about, even though I know who that is. But the scene itself was cool. But I don't know if it involved people that I actually like actively follow, like whenever they show up, I'm like 100% engaged, right? Like when they show up on screen, then I would have liked it a lot more. I'm just like, okay, I don't care about this guy.
Well, yeah, I mean, they must see something in Eddie Thorpe to want to give him this rub from Shawn Michaels, I think. But
we'll see.
Any comments on this? I know you didn't watch NXT, but do you want to say something about this?
I don't know Eddie Thorpe from Eddie Jones. I don't know who the heck this is. I seemed like an interesting segment from what I saw. Is Eddie Thorpe supposed to be a heel, a face in this situation? Like, it seemed like he could. Or is he like a gray area character?
I don't know. I don't think he's either, really. He's just a guy trying to make it and trying to come up. He keeps going into Ava's office, asking him for matches, and she would be like, I'm busy, not right now, Eddie, not right now. That's all we've seen from him.
Well, if he wasn't a heel before, he is now.
I see. Well, yeah, but I mean...
I don't know.
I don't know, because her getting hit doorway wasn't his fault, but her being in the doorway, I guess, was his fault because he keeps bothering her with stupid-ass questions.
Yeah, exactly. That was a good point, Vlad. I was like, was it really his fault? Because Shawn Michaels really grabbed him, like he was trying to explain, like but he did grab her arm though. That's kind of why he's like, you put your hands on her. So I think that's really the reason that Shawn Michaels got all crazy on him. But okay. Right. All right, that'll conclude my show for the day. That's all 10 angles that we've got, or 9 angles and 1 discussion, actually. But I got some honorable mentions. I try to do 3 honorable mentions for some things that I don't want to really go through in detail every week, but I'll just mention them because they deserve a mention on the show. So what do I got first? I will mention also, by the way, since we're on the topic of NXT, that couple things. Bischoff is coming on Tuesday. So he's going to be there. He's joining in on that Trick Williams-Ridge Holland feud for some reason. I don't know why, but okay, fine. If they can get Bischoff in there, make it something interesting. And then another thing, Robert, Lola Vice and Jada Parker. That's still not over. Even though she got hit with a brick in the face and lost, she wants another match. So I don't know.
I really like both of them, so I'm glad they're still feuding.
No, yeah, me too. I mean, it's a feud that I'm happy to see continue. Yeah. It's probably at the point where usually I would say the feud should end, but fuck it, you know what I mean?